There's a resource in video games that doesn't have a number on the screen or a meter to take a look at or an indicator in general. It's called attention. And RTS is beautiful in the fact that it's designed to tax you on every front of that attention span, whether you're managing your money, building units, the positioning of your units, the research and upgrades available to you. And in the blink of an eye, you could find yourself under attack, and now you have a whole set of problems that you have to manage. That's the beauty of an RTS. What it is, what it do, YouTube. It's your boy Red back at you with another Zero Space game. We got a, I'm playing Protectorate. We got another Legion game showcase. I like the matchup. It's very similar in the way it plays out from game to game, but there's metas we're all still learning and actively trying to figure it out. So I'm going to open up with a depot, a gas harvester, a flux harvester, and then we're going to open up with a quick CC before production. I'm going to go for that bottom mid tower. I'm going to try to clear it out and take it. It's interesting how it plays out because there's a number of possibilities, right? They can go east, they can go west for their first tower. Typically, they're going to grab that north tower, I grab the south tower, and we meet in mid and contest. We 1v1. It doesn't play out in any of those fashions, though. There goes my natural CC, and I go for the north tower, and I go to contest it, and then dude swoops in, steals my tower, and then contests me on the north. And I feel on a back foot now, because I did all the heavy work, and now he's got both towers.
Moving without a trace.
See him, yo? You see him? He just swooped right in and took my fucking tower.
The destination.
I've never seen somebody actually play the strategy out that way, to rob me and then contest me, right? It's normally just, I take my tower, you take your tower, and we contest in the middle. If you don't contest me in the middle, you're either going to the sidebars. I've never had somebody rob me and then contest me. It played out kind of cool, but it put me on the back foot, because I've never seen it. Honestly, a very clever play style from him, and honestly, I just applaud it, because I've never really had a game just open this way, and now I gotta focus up on something. I know he's gonna have units soon. I'm gonna have units soon. Wait, I don't have any production. So definitely, I'm panicking now. Just put all the racks down. Put all the racks down. I gotta make units. I know I got the money to spend to fucking get the depots up. I mean, I'm at 1027, right? I got 27 supply, but those extra supply depots are just gonna push me forward if I get lucky enough he don't attack and I can just pump some units out. 6 racks is no joke. And honestly, this was a nice move on me to hit the cloak and get that extra movement to chase that down. I didn't really expect a hero snipe in this point, but we got the hero snipe. So I got a total of 5 racks, and I'm starting to produce units now. I got 2 bases. I think I only built the 1 flux harvester though. That might be a bottleneck later, but at the same time, I got like 40 supply to fill up with some commandos, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I grab a tower and go to grab the second tower here, and then after I capture the second, obviously I go for my third. I'm gonna notice that he's grabbing the very left tower, and I take a peek at his forces. Again, I just started producing units, so like he's already got units out on the map. I don't have units on the map. I have my hero on the map. I feel like I'm on the back foot. Would you look at that? I made 5 Marines. So yeah, I'm kind of panicking. I'm dumping the money, trying to make what I can. I still got 20 supply to fill before I'm capped out. I notice he's grabbing that south mid tower. Well, I just grabbed the north one, and I'm heading to the east to grab that tower. And as the game plays out, I notice he just got more map presence than I do. That's probably from my greedy opening. I'm going to snowball effect type deal. I decided to turn my supply depots into static defense because I'm kind of scared that the push is coming. And then when I hit this tower, I realized nobody even took it at all from the start of the game till now. And I'm fighting off the creeps. For me personally, it's a lot better just to grab the tower and get the XP rolling in than fight the creeps and get the mineral income. You get like 5 hexite for every creep you kill, and that might be a difference between an additional unit or an additional barracks, or even getting your extra CC on time and or faster. And here's why I formed the group, because like I felt like the push was coming, and I just wanted the additional income to produce extra units. He's contesting me. This is our first major battle. Positioning is key in this game, and my hero was set up for a nice pop shot as he retreats. He goes on a full retreat, and I keep picking shots with my hero, and I'm about to clump up my units and contest the map, but I don't know if he's going to swing back in or if he's going to just regroup with some reinforcements and make a secondary push. So spot checking the moment. How am I doing? I'm at 60 out of 75 supply. My money's low. I'm spending it. Could I have taken a third by the 5-minute mark? I don't think so. Nah, I don't feel comfortable. That would have been a reality. I built some forward-looking depots, and I'm contesting that top mid. Got a nice pop shot off, and now the forces, I guess the economy's kicking in, seeming pretty much even. We have a pretty much even army supply, in my opinion. The thrall meta right now is just build the 3 range units out of your barracks at a time, and they're annoying, but like they're easy work. But then they complement that thrall army with these enormous beasts that are tanky and hard to kill, and they absorb so much damage while the thralls just pick at you. That's kind of like the meta as where it stands today. I turn those forward-looking depots into static D. I know how thralls can produce, man. They can get an army up real quick compared to what I can do. And honestly, if I'm going to critique myself, man, I could have built more gas guys or whatever to go behind the map to get my text transition out, or even just better units in general. Instead of building Marines, I could be building those snipers, tanks, something. I could be doing something with the gas, but I'm just Marine heavy at this point. I don't know if you guys peeped it, but I did get the first upgrade for the Marines, which gives them +4 range. That was pretty early in the game. I did build additional gas harvesters just now to try to get that bottleneck cleared up. So I pop shot him into the tower and kite him back to my base to get that slow from the turret. The static defense does a slow effect, and then I was able to hit another pop shot and then jetpack forward, pick him off. That was actually a really good trade on my part. The money's still relatively low. I'm at 77 out of 111 supply. I should really consider taking my 3rd base. I don't think I take it in this moment though. I can't remember if I did or not. Yeah, looking at the replay now, this would have been the moment to grab the 3rd for sure, but I think my attention was spent on trying to recapture the mid presence, as well as splitting off those a couple additional units to the east and west towers, get the full map control back under my belt. So he's going to contest me on that top mid tower and get a nice pop shot, and I'm going to kite him back to my base. Seems to be a tried and true system at this point, because that man just likes to A move forward, and there's no micro at all, it seems. I got the turret support my reinforcement rally, and I'm going to hit another pop shot. He's going to have to tuck tail and run. The east and west tower capture helps me get the talent number 3 upgrade, and I'm pushing the map. Now I'm actively trying to spend my gas into more snipers and mineral dumping into the Marines, but I mean, again, now we're 8 minutes in and I still haven't got my 3rd. So that 5 minute, if you guys remember me calling it out to the 8 minute mark, there's an opportunity for me to grab a 3rd, and I didn't. That's a mistake on my part. I mean, I ain't trying to front. This guy was pretty good, man, and he's been we've been at a tug of war really with attention versus attention, and contesting the map and fucking all the additional shit you gotta do. Yeah, it's been back and forth, and you know, I'm not a pro gamer, and I could have definitely been more refined in grabbing a 3rd or putting out more racks for additional units. Of course, I do. I'm floating a little bit of money, but the decision making alone, I think, is what's going to carry me. I got the hero snipe, but like the micro was definitely a little bit off, and I did get my 4th talent point or upgrade, and I'm still floating a lot of minerals. I really need to divert my attention to get my 3rd up, and a 4th probably. I should be double expanding at this point. Not only that, but like for real, you guys probably saw on the bottom of the screen, I'm trying to grab the another upgrade for my Marines. and I didn't build a factory, and I didn't build the mechanical research, which is required to build the secondary upgrade for the Marines. So like, that was a mistake on my part. But in this moment, it feels like I'm winning, and it led to an overextension on my part. So like, I shouldn't have pushed so far in. And again, with the attention resource being stretched thin, because I'm looking at that money, man. I gotta expand. I gotta get that 3rd and 4th up, and put additional production down. But I mean, it's just been such a tug of war. Back and forth with him, microing in the middle. I mean, this guy was pretty good, man, and I applaud him for it. And now I just grabbed my 3rd expansion and a factory, and you're gonna hear me say I'm fucking gas starved. This was recorded live on Twitch, by the way. But like, yeah, in the moment, I had a couple viewers that were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm trying." This is the moment at the start of the video. This is where my attention kind of got fucked up. Because I thought it was a global reset, but he's going to actively push me, and I wasn't ready. I was on the bottom of the low ground. He's got high ground, and he's going to pick me off a little bit. And I have to full on retreat and try to make it happen. Honestly, like, think about it, man. Like, I was pushing his natural, and I killed one of his racks, maybe 2 of them. Where was this army then? Look how quick they can produce. So I'm full on retreating, and this is a scary moment for me. I feel like I'm about to lose. I definitely didn't take a great engagement there. I had to full on retreat back to my base and see if he can overcommit and see if I can make an ability happen. Now or never. So let's do a spot check with the numbers. Dude, I'm at 60 out of a 99 supply. He's definitely got more than 60 supply. I don't know how I'm going to hold. What's nice about retreating to your base is every factory, every barracks, every starport has a drone that will heal you if you're nearby and need the heals. Another thing is your gas miners, I did not know this for a long time, has an AoE heal. It's not much, it's 60 health for like units that are like 200-300, right? 200-300 health, but a AoE 60 health gas for a miner that might be nearby in the moment. It works out so well, and it might have saved me in this moment, I'm not sure. I think what really saved me was just calling in their reinforcements, man. I dropped 2 reinforcements that gave me like an additional, I don't know, 12 Marines with forces that survived. Now I can kind of push this back. If you didn't pay attention to the details of the game, he's killed like, I don't know, 4 out of the 6 arms on my natural. So I dropped from like a 6.0 every second mining rate to a 2.0. And then also he killed a bunch of my depots, so I had to quickly, if I can make some depots to reinforce, that way he doesn't like snowball me, and also I had to actively push it back, so there's a little bit of, you can see the attention being diverted. And this is the global reset that I thought happened earlier. Now we're in the global reset. Honestly, I should be grabbing another expansion beyond that push. It's pretty much a global reset, and I definitely should be keeping my money going. However, I decided to buy 2 Striders, and if you don't know what a Strider is, it's like a mobile bunker from StarCraft 2. Imagine a bunker, except it can move. It also has an ability that it'll plop itself down on the ground in Fortress mode. And in Fortress mode, you get a 30% damage reduction as well as attack speed, I believe. Also, I'm trying to be forward-thinking and building additional production. I know I've been lacking. I've been on them 5 racks this entire game. So now I'm building my 2nd layer of production, as well as the depots to position on the map for like early detection. Those Striders take a long ass time to build, for real. And if you're paying attention to the economy now, I'm floating a lot of gas. At one point I was bottlenecked, and then I just said F it. Built like 3 flux harvesters that were per base. Only had the 2 at the time, so I just built 6 of them right off rip. Now I'm floating the gas, and I got to actively spend it or tech up or research or do something with it. And also, if I'm going to critique myself, by the 10-minute mark, I should have a 4th. That's a rule of thumb. By the 10-minute mark, I need a 4th. Yeah, without that 4th, man, I'm kind of starved on the money. I mean, I do have a lot of production. I do. I got what, like 8 racks, a couple factories. The Striders are coming along, but I'm actively trying to dump and build my forces up, and I'm only at 100 supply, really, right? He's gonna actively push my 3rd, and it's so wild to me how quick they can produce. Like, I'm looking at that force, and I don't know how to read supply versus supply, but his army definitely looks bigger than mine. I just don't understand why he pushed up, target fired that factory, then backed off, and then decided to commit to the engagement anyway. We traded out. He misses his ability entirely, and honestly, I thought he could have definitely sent it. That's honestly why you gotta send it and with intention type deal. You gotta move up and attack. If you notice, his front line's attacking, but a lot of the units in the back have nothing to fire at. They're just kind of wading through the traffic, trying to get into a position to attack. If you're going to attack, right-click and mean it, and then focus fire down when you want to focus fire down, or get into a position where all your units can attack and not be in the background, basically trying to get into position. What I normally would do is right-click to move command, so we ignore all attacking to get into a position, and then I A-move or attack move to get the position I want and attack with most of the majority of my units firing. I don't know if you guys really peeped how that played out anyway, but that Strider did come in clutch, and I got a secondary Strider ready to move here pretty soon. I'm going to actively contest the map and get my towers back, even though I'm max level. Even if you're max level, you still want the towers under your control. It does provide that level 7 trait or talent, whatever you want to call it, does provide a benefit, whether it's the money or the faction XP. And honestly, if I'm going to critique myself, I should have built them Hellfires a little earlier. But now we're making that final push, and it seems to be working pretty good. I got a good unit comp. And unit composition is definitely the name of the game with a real-time strategy. I mean, you could just have like 4 to 6 snipers on the back line. In this moment, it's the Striders that really win me the game. I'm able to plop it down, put it in fortress mode. Again, they have like 8, maybe 10 slots inside for Marines to go inside, and they're protected. They got a shell around them. They're in a bunker. They're firing from that mobile bunker. And again, they provide that buff for me to take the GG. And that's the GG. I definitely wanted to type well played to him because that was a challenging game, man. I thought I was going to lose. And you're going to hear that come across the live stream. And I'm like, oh my word, I won. It was a hell of a game. I'll probably showcase that on my YouTube for real. I definitely thought I was about to lose that. We got the dubs, and I want to thank you guys all for watching and commenting and liking and subscribing, man. I'm really trying to do this YouTube thing.